If you enjoy this video, please like and subscribe, and check out the links in the description for some of my other videos on other social media platforms. Please enjoy. Mortal Kombat 11, the latest installment in the gory fighting series created by Ed Boon at NetherRealm Studios. The game has been received well by most, with the biggest complaint being how grindy the game is. The game's introduced a few new mechanics which you can learn in its extensive tutorial mode, like rolling out a combo, dropping quicker when being juggled, and the fatal blow, which is like an X-ray in previous MKs, but it works a little different here. So let's go through all the game has to offer, starting with its story mode. The game's story carries on after Mortal Kombat X. Having defeated Shinnok, Raiden, if you remember correctly, has gone completely batshit crazy, has planned an assault on Liu Kang and Kitana, who are now revenants that rule the Netherrealm. Anyway, things happen and we are introduced to Kronika, who's an elder god that can manipulate time and is the mother of Shinnok. She comes with her daughter Cetrion, who has elemental powers, and Geras, her creation, which only gets stronger each time he dies. Kronika's ultimate goal is to create a reality without Raiden. A few parts in the story don't really make sense, which is to be expected when you involve time travel. Endgame. But otherwise, the story is satisfying and leaves one wondering, where do they go from here? The possibilities are endless now. Other single-player modes include the Towers of Time, which are towers against the AI with different variations in the game. For example, you might get a fight where your opponent gets an assist from a random character, or you'll have to deal with obstacles like missiles and freeze balls and flaming floors during a match. Other variations of Towers of Time include boss battles, where you fight a ridiculously powerful combatant, and even a tag team mode which comes up every now and then, where you can team up with a friend and take someone down. These towers were crazy hard when the game was first released. You pretty much needed to use consumables in these fights, which is where the grind kicked in. The game has undergone a patch though, which makes these towers less brutal, plus it gives players a lot of currency, which is a step in the right direction, but we expect that from NetherRealm Studios. Along with the Towers of Time, the game has its classic tower mode, where you can earn character endings, as well as its endless tower, which is the best place to grind, and I'll show you how. You'll need to go into the Customize menu and select Noob Cybot. The game allows you to program the AI of the character specifically. So you need to set his grappling to 5, his rushdown to 5, his combos to 30, and his reversals to 20. Then you need to make sure that his abilities are Sickle Snag, Air Teleslam, and Shadow Slide. Another character that this works really well with is Scarlet, although she's a bit different to Noob, where she does a lot of shooting moves and zoning towards the enemy. To her, you'll have to set her abilities to Bloodport, Killer Clot, and Red Ray. Also, just a side note, your skins and equipment won't really affect the AI's behavior. Finally, set Scarlet Witch's zoning to 30 and her runaway to 30. From there, you can take your AI controlled character to Towers of Time or the Endless Tower if you're trying to grind for hearts. Then you literally just got to keep your control nearby you to make sure you press X every now and then, and you're good to go. Online has its usual modes with Ranked, Casual, and King of the Hill. Just as in previous MKs, you can join lobbies with up to 100 people in them and make new friends and challenge them there. With fighting games especially, playing online in South Africa can be a bit tough with the lag sometimes, but I haven't come across a lot of bad matches at all here. Besides King of the Hill, which I struggle to find sometimes, I generally find good games with little lag in every other mode. Now, MK's Crypt. It's possibly one of the best crypts I've seen in an MK game, but it also does one of the worst things you could do in any game. What's that, you ask? Well, all the chests are RNG, so gone are the days of going and buying what you want to buy. You just have to hope luck is on your side and you get the item you want. Now, this wouldn't be such a huge problem if you were getting something new for a character every single time. And to be fair, you do get a lot, but there will come a point where you just keep opening chests filled with consumables, which, let's be honest, most of them are completely useless. There are chests in the crypt which you know will give you good stuff, but they cost 250 hearts to open. Considering you only get about 3 to 5 hearts if you win a game and perform a fatality or brutality, 250 hearts takes you a long time to get. If only there was some sort of way to exploit the game for more hearts. It's a shame though, because everything else in the crypt is so awesome. Just running around Shang Tsung's island, hearing him tell you the lore while finding items to help you get further in the crypt is a blast. But as I say, There's a ton of equipment and skins for each character which you can change, as well as changing what special attacks your character can do. This opens up a whole new dynamic in the game. So theoretically you could have 5 different Liu Kangs who don't only look different but play differently as well. This makes one character feel like 3 or 4 characters at least, which is a genius by the game designers. There's a game mode that says coming soon, which I assume will be some sort of faction mode. There's also a lot more skins and characters coming around. I fully expect MK11 to thrive even with its grindiness. Overall, I'd say Mortal Kombat 11 is probably my favorite one to date, so I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10, just missing the 10 because of the grind.